So I did want to make this video talking about the things that I didn't like from the first ever Women's Royal Rumble. Um, I did talk about the positives and things that I did like because I thought it was a pretty good match. But there's some things that I didn't like. The main thing I didn't like that I want to talk. Well, actually, before I get to the main thing, let me just talk about Bailey. And I didn't talk about this inside my review. Bailey, oh my gosh, like a terrible year for her last year. This year she gets in the ring, like she comes out 29, like one of the best numbers to come out, like if not the best, well second to being the best at number 30. And she lasts, I don't even think she was in there for number 30 to come out. She was in there for like 2 minutes, and she was like she was eliminated by Sasha Banks, which was okay, but like just her in the Royal Rumble period. Like I didn't like that her stay in the Royal Rumble and how she got out. Um, well, I like how she got out, but I just don't like how long she was in there. Alicia Fox, I found out that she had a neck injury and she's not in the mixed match challenge anymore, and she's not inside the. That's why she wasn't inside the Royal Rumble. Another thing I didn't like was these alliances. The Riot Squad and Absolution. So you would think that they would dominate at some point or team up, but Mandy Rose was the first one eliminated in the whole Royal Rumble, and she wasn't even in there with her Absolution sister Sonya Deville. So missed opportunity there. So I disliked that. Sonya Deville, I think, did really good inside the match though. She was dominant, and she was like somebody that I thought legit could win. She came out kind of early though, but at least I think she did. She might not have, because I know she wasn't in the ring with Mandy Rose. Then you had the Riot Squad, which, Sarah Logan was number 3. Didn't do anything special. And well, she was kind of dominant in the beginning, but I think Liv Morgan was the next person for that team to come out, and it's either Liv and Sarah or Liv and Ruby, but like Sarah got eliminated and then Liv came out. Like they didn't even get a chance to do stuff together. And I could be wrong. Maybe it was Ruby and Liv, but I know they didn't do anything together. So like, what was the point in the faction? Like they had no chance at winning. Like they should have looked like they were going to win. They had the numbers game. They had 3 people out of 30. 3 people. 3 people of them could. There was 3 different ways for the Riot Squad to win, and in no point in the match did I feel like they were actually going to get the victory. I feel like that was a problem. And now I'll talk about the main thing that was a big problem for me inside this match, and that is the going outside the ring. Oh my God, I could not keep up with who was legal, who was inside the match, because people were on the outside of the ring. Sasha Banks spent more time outside the ring than inside the ring. She lasted, I think, 51 minutes inside the match, or like I think it was 51 minutes or something like that. 50 minutes, 51. And she didn't even look tired in the end. In the end, when she was in the Final Four, she did not look like she was tired. And it's not a compliment. It's because she was outside the ring laying down for like a lot of the match. Majority of it. Like I think Nia Jax was outside the ring for a while. Like they were and I know that the Royal Rumble was like full of brawls. You have to brawl a lot. It's a lot of punching and kicking because, it's 30 people. People are more focused on who's coming out next than what's going on in the ring. So, but I feel like it was just a cop out for them to just go outside the ring, and I couldn't keep up with who was eliminated and who wasn't. Like they'll show somebody on the outside, and I'm see Sasha Banks laying down. I'm like, oh, was she eliminated? And I'm like I said, when I watched this, I wasn't listening to the commentary, so I had no clue. And I'm just like, they're going out the ring so much. Um, Also the surprise entrances, I can't really complain about them. One thing I will say is majority of them came from Raw 25. I mean, pretty much all of them were in there except for Terry Runnels and the pregnant ones. I think that was just about all of them. Oh, no, actually, Candice Michelle wasn't at Raw 25. So, yeah, all of them were on inside the show or inside the match. I would have liked to see, like, some more NXT people featured instead of, like Like Jacqueline was inside the Rumble, but she didn't do anything. She literally, and it was a missed opportunity. She could have done more. You know, she didn't really do anything. The main two that I would have kept would be Molly Holly and Michelle McCool because they did the best. Oh, Beth Phoenix, you know. But as far as and Kyrie Sane didn't really do much. She just hit her elbow and you know, she got eliminated by Dana Brooke. But as far as Tori Wilson goes, she didn't really need to be in it. I mean, it was nice seeing her, but we just seen her at Raw 25, so we didn't really need to see Tori Wilson inside the match. Um, Vicky, it was nice seeing. But I mean, we could have just seen her announce someone else. Like she could have came out doing her little excuse me stick and announced Carmella or Natalia to come out. You know, um, Jacqueline we didn't really need because she didn't do much, like I said. And I would say Kelly. So those three I would take out. Jacqueline, Tori Wilson, and Kelly. Kelly did all right though. I mean, it was fine seeing her. It would have been nice to see one of the surprise entrances make it like pretty further. Cause even though the Bellas were surprise entrances, like when it came down to Nikki and Asuka, like I'm pretty sure we all knew Asuka was gonna win. I would have rather seen it be Michelle or Kyrie Sane or maybe Ember Moon. Can you imagine if it was Ember Moon and Asuka in the final two and we finally thought Ember Moon was gonna beat Asuka? That would have been great. But yeah. The main criticism I have from this match is too much outside the ring. It's too much outside the ring stuff. Um like the spot with Naomi. She was outside the ring. She did all that with a chair just to get inside the ring when nobody else was inside the ring. Literally everybody that was in the match was outside the ring. They were still in the match, but they were outside the ring. So you did all that to get in the ring just to get right back out. Also, a lot of stories. The only story that was really told was Bayley and Sasha Banks. We didn't see Bayley, Sasha Banks, and Becky all at once. Like we didn't see who else could we have seen? Like Dana Brooke and I guess Charlotte was outside the ring, so we couldn't see Dana Brooke and Charlotte. Like I said with the factions, Absolution and Riot Squad, like pretty much that type of stuff. It would have been nice to see Trish and Lita together. We saw Natalya and Beth, so that was cool. It would have been nice if Layla was in the match, and we saw Layla and Michelle McCool in there in one corner. Then we saw the Bellas in one corner. Then we saw Beth Phoenix and Natalya in one corner, and then the other corner we had Ember Moon and Asuka, who were like, oh, well, we're just gonna have to be friends because all of them are teams. But yeah, those are pretty much all my criticism for this match. But I like it. It was different because they were outside the ring, but it was way, way too confusing for me. So that's one thing I did not like about it. But until next time, leave comments on this video and tell me what you didn't like about the match, or if you thought that being outside the ring benefited this match. Just let me know in the comments, and until next time. I'm probably gonna review Raw too.